feeling it might be someone totally different because there's only New Zealand left.
Through too, but they've got some terrific players. You know, we could...
Met twice before. Spain are one of the new core teams, and those two are in the Cup quarterfinals already. Tremendous impact. Matt O'Brien from Australia is the referee. USA in the white. And Spain, not the happiest day for a start. Someone in front of the kicker? Well, they're probably just after breakfast and haven't sort of quite focused yet. So here's a man who runs the show for Spain. This is Pablo Feijó, their captain, who first played in the World Series in 2001.
Forward pass picked up really well. Assistant referee in line, but Matt O'Brien not needing him. Spot on there, but yeah. You know, obviously having your key playmaker is really, really important. You've got to have good guys running off it. Spain have got some pretty big fellows as well, and some speed merchants, so getting their hands on the ball, this could be an interesting game.
Yeah, they've come up really in talent so much this last year. They've beaten Tonga, they've beaten Wales, they've beaten England. And the USA, well, they've got some wonderful players coming in. I'm looking forward to seeing Carlin Isles come on. He's the quickest guy I've ever seen play on a rugby field. He's the 40th athlete over 100 meters in the world. He could have been in the Cup in the semi-final of the last Olympics with his fastest time of just over 10 seconds over 100 meters. He's not on the field at the moment, and he's only played rugby for 15 weeks, but they've got a lot of crossovers. He's one of those. Oh, and here's the breakaway by Spain, and it's going to be Pedro Martin making terrific use of the blind side. Pedro Martin, who scored the winning try against Scotland last night.
Well, look at that ball just put down there, quickly taken by Pedro Martin, and a clean run-in for him as well, after yet another transgression at the point of breakdown. And we spoke at length about it yesterday. The referee's very, very strict on players going off their feet or bridging, or sealing off, as you might want to call it, at the breakdown point. But a good start this for Spain.
It's comforting to get the first try early in the morning here, and well, we've got sun. I'd say that's hardly unsurprising. We're in Dubai, but didn't see much yesterday.
One wonders too, Nigel, just to what extent the weather might have influenced some of the results yesterday. We were debating that, and maybe not. You know, this is a fantastic playing surface, drains pretty well, and yeah, the ball was wet for a while, so maybe that was influential.
I think you're right, and so many errors were made, and they're making a few errors here when it's dry. Not going the 10 meters on the restart kick. Silly mistake. But yesterday, you know, it was impossible sometimes to keep your foot on the surface of the green, and off so many sort of soap.
Yeah, I think it was cut up as well.
Yeah, it did.
They've cleaned it up very nicely overnight.
This is Maka Unufi, one of the youngest coming across from American football, and the man who's very much the cornerstone of USA. That's Zach Test. He also played American football before turning to the game of sevens. Terrific player. Now it's Matt Hawkins. He's come back after a bit of a absence.
Advantage. Tackler.
Away from Hawkins again to Zach Test. Good support from Hawkins. Takes them on. Now it's Sanula, the captain. Once more, Colin Hawley, wide out. That's a good pass into the hands. And good try. Well, it was well worked. Nick Edwards, well, a year ago he said he was quitting sevens, but he's recalled, he's come back, and he's one of the quickest in their side.
Yep, didn't need the pace on that occasion because it was a distinct overlap. And good finish there by the States. Some hard work done there by Colin Hawley and Matt Hawkins and Zach Test to open up the space out wide.
The advantage, of course, of the try just about under the post, so it should be a lead here by 2 points. Suniula adds the conversion, and it's the USA who take the lead with 2 minutes to go in this first half.
Solid handoff there as well, just prior to putting the ball down. Nick Edwards informing the Spanish that the bus is full.
Made his debut here 3 years ago, Nick Edwards. This is his 13th tournament. So remember, there are 4 tiers in this knockout day. The cup, obviously, then it's the plate, then it's the bowl, and those who lose in the cup quarterfinals go to the plate. Those who lose in the bowl quarterfinal go into the bottom tier of the shield. This is the captain, Shalom Suniula. A lot of experience he has running the show. Edwards again, Hawkins. He's looked on fire this time. He's got real drive, power, takes on a lot of opposition, takes 2 men to take him down.
Yeah, it's making the difference as well at the point of breakdown. The Spanish very much on the back foot there.
USA, you can see a bigger side here. Spain, well, a lot of little terriers. That's a good ball to Colin Hawley, and the beautiful work and a big gap in the defense of Spain.
Well, maybe training ground routine, different adaptations of just how you play from the free kick. And Colin Hawley channel running, brilliant, just at the angle. He's also a big fellow, so once he gets through that initial line, there's no stopping him at all.
Yes, he is one of the bigger ones, 6'3" he is. His father was a keen rugby player too. Comes from Phoenix, Arizona, and in the Olympic Club in California. So good time.
To enjoy that to an extent as well. So there's a ripple effect, I think, from the Olympics downwards, where countries like Spain, you know, like Russia, like China would probably be investing quite heavily in the game of sevens.
I think you're right. Well, it's a lovely thought to think that you could get into even into your squad team and be an Olympian, and that certainly for the USA is well, as gold, should you say. And who knows going to be the winners and the gold medalists in 2015 in Rio. Good work by Maka Anufa, one of the youngsters in the side from the Provos in Utah, 20-year-old. Fola Nua, he's come back after injury. He's from San Francisco Golden Gate. They have lovely names, don't they, in the USA, some of these clubs. Well,
so,
look at that.
Yep.
39 passes to 3. I mean, the problem is, it's all about sevens, isn't it, is possession of the ball, and Spain just haven't had it.
Yeah, they're given 6 balls away, 1 turnover that they've lost as well, but the worst thing for them is they've been on the back foot. They haven't had enough possession, and some continuity of possession to really attack America.
Well, they'll be a little bit disappointed because back in October in the Gold Coast, they won the bowl final. They beat England in the final, 1914. Before that, they beat Wales, they beat Tonga. So they had a tremendous second day. Having lost the 3 games they played on the opening day, got into the bowl quarterfinal, then won it. But somehow maybe they don't like getting up too early in the morning. USA dominant at the moment, 14 points to 5, and 5 minutes still to go, plenty of time, but Spain have got to get hold of the ball to have a chance. This is Hawley again. Suniula into the hands of Nick Edwards, and this is Inufe. Good hands here from the USA. Nick Edwards again, danger man. Interesting that Edwards is back. He had a lot of injuries last season, had troubles. There's a wide receiver, formerly Inufe. Dives in again. Support there from Carlin Isles. Now, I just want to see him have a little bit of space.
I am a little surprised that I don't think he started a single game. He's always come off the bench. They've used him obviously in the form of an impact player. When you're getting good possession and a surfeit of it, it's useful having a man like him with his pace. One of the things with the Spanish as well, we're just getting attention now for an injury. Their tackling has been actually very poor in this game. They've tried to tackle too high instead of bringing the first man, the ball carrier, down. There's our man.
45-second 400-meter runner, just over 10 seconds in the 100 meters. 16 weeks, it wasn't 15 weeks, it's 16 weeks he's been playing rugby. He was an American footballer from the Ashland University, and he's just been signed up here, and he was 23 just 10 days ago. Injury troubles for Spain, though, and they're all already 2 tries down. And, well, if they're going to lose their captain, Pablo Feijó, who's just come off there, that's a real blow for them. He's the man who is their playmaker. So, USA, another try, and they'll be home and hosed for the semi-final of the bowl. And we'll perhaps see them with Carlin Isles on the right here, out on the wing, gets the ball, but gets a man with it, and he's away, accelerates. Just trapped in the own 22, and a penalty. Rolled over the ball, I think, and was penalised quickly away from Lavino. Spain's first time, I think, they've had the ball in the second half.
Oh, they've got to hold on to it.
Martin offloads wide to Ignacio Martin, no relation. Picked up by Glenn Rolls. From Pedro Martin into Lavino. Better play now. Marcos Poggi's got away. Well, they're good when they've got the ball. Good handlers. But they're not winning the 50-50s. So, it's not all over yet.
Well, using the width of the field on that occasion. And that move swept a full 40 meters upfield. They did really well, and I think Ignacio Martin was the man who just got it set up again, and then they used the width very well. So the Spanish have looked good when they've been going forward. They've got good ball skills and making sure of the conversion as well.
Now there's real pressure out here then. It's only a 2-point difference. United States 14, Spain 12. USA again win the vital ball from the restart. Nice break from Folanua. Carlin Isles contesting, but well done by Carlos Blanco, one of the 15's internationals. And again, Ignacio Martin doing well. Heredia, overlap perhaps here, Martin, that's Pedro Martin. Pirouettes, manages to hang on with the ball, but it's finally gone. Thrown, well, was it thrown into touch? I don't know why, what was the penalty was?
Well, yeah, if it had thrown into touch, you would have been carded. I think it's, it seems like they're coming from the side. I saw referee O'Brien showing an angle.
Maybe came in the side. Okay. So, let off here for the USA. No, other way around. It's Spain with Carlos Blanco then. Remember, just 2 points behind. Is this the chance to turn it over? They haven't been in the game until the last 2-3 minutes. Pedro Martin then, 2 points difference. Chance here. Wide from Pedro Martin, a bit loose, but lucky on the bounce. Goes into the hands of Carrion. this is Martin Heredia.
Well, who's got the throw in? Yeah, that's a, well, the Spanish are unhappy about that.
No, indeed. Yeah. Only 40 seconds left. USA hanging on now at 14 points to 12.
Carter and Tudela coming on for the Spanish for these last 40 seconds.
Come on.
So Spain needs some possession here at the line out. They haven't got it. I think Zach Test was the man. Grabbed it high, safely. They can just use time, tick the clock down. Well, good tactics, really. Oh, was it knocked on? I think so. Now, there is one last chance for Spain here with 13 seconds remaining. They'll get the put-in to the scrum. Well, they won the bowl in Gold Coast. They don't want to go out here, but certainly, of course, USA don't. There you go, last chance.
They need a strong scrum.
Oh, it's a knock-on. And that's it. Well, what relief for the USA. The